So, with your experience in mixed doubles versus doubles, what are some of the key things that you see when you're working with players, and how is it psychologically different? Because, at a club level, mixed doubles is extremely popular. People play it all the time, and they often approach it the same as just a regular doubles game. But we clearly saw in a lot of your examples that players do need to have a different mindset and approach to be really successful at playing mixed doubles.
Yeah. So I will not say this is what you should do, because who am I to say what you should do? I can tell you what I do, which will be real because it's what I do. So when I coach a mixed double, I approach it in two times. First, I approach it as a team, and then I approach them each individually. So individually, I say to the girls, just keep him make him be aggressive, remind him he can hit on the girl, because a lot of guys are uncomfortable. They don't want to hit on the girl, or some are the opposite. They're just like so mean to win that they were gonna even tag the girl. But on the pro tour, there's no guys like this that will have the reputation to hit the girl on purpose. They're all good enough if they hit to hit beside the girl, if they play on her, or to be nice. So that doesn't happen. What happens the most at the level I coach is the guy doesn't want to play on the girl and play too much on the guy. Okay, because the girl is at the net, he tried to avoid her instead of so that's frequent. So I will say to the girl, be sure your guy is aggressive. Then I will go see the guy alone, and I say, just be sure you keep the girl happy, focus and all this. The guy may ace her, just say it's okay, wait for it, and it's okay if you put a lot of first serve. Even in the men's game, they win 80-85%. So if he wins 90, it's not a big deal. So just try to lob it back, scrap it back, whatever you can. If the guy is a big server, they're not all big server, but it's to keep the girl happy and confident. And say, on the second serve, I'm sure you're going to handle it and we're going to do well. So just keep the girl always happy. I put like Matek's son, keep even Jamie happy. But I mean, overall, I put the responsibility, because Matek's son is so bubbly anyway. But I put more the responsibility on the guy to keep the girl kind of happy and feel good and be proactive. So I do that. And as a team, I make the guy talk about the other guy, because he knows more, what to expect, what to anticipate, and I make the girl talk about the other girl. So I create a team spirit by sharing input on each other. And then when I hear that, then I intervene as a coach and I give some common ground objectives on how to play. And I ask the girl, are you okay if you do high formation? Are you okay if he does that? And especially when it's the first time. When they have played a few times, I don't have to do that. But I check that. Is it okay if? Is it okay this? He likes to do that, whatever. So I try to create, as soon as possible, a team spirit, a team going into the match with a game plan and how to play and stuff like this. So that's what I do. So in many essence, it feels like it's a normal doubles regarding the game plan, but the content of the game plan is quite different.
Right.
So for example, most of the guy that I coach, all the British players do all serve and volley. So when they play mixed, very few girls serve and volley. So right away they will have to adjust, and I give some teaching points to the guy how to deal with when their partners serve and stay back, what to do, percentage tennis, how to squeeze the middle more even if they get burned. So the tactics change a tiny bit. Very often in men's double, both players are quite similar. So I don't want to disrespect women's tennis, but overall, women's tennis, they will serve less hard than most of the men. They will have trouble to deal with a big kick serve that the men could do more. So there are few things that in general, not every woman, because like in Gis return well and even guys serve, so there's always exception, but in general, the woman will be a slightly weaker than the men at the professional level. Right. At the club level, the woman can be stronger than the men, so that's not a big deal. So we have to take that into consideration, that often and mix, the level is not always the same. So at the club level is different. At the club level, the woman can be better, could be same level, or could be inferior, or if you prefer, the men could be stronger, same level or inferior. Right. At the pro level, it's very rare, almost never happened that we will say the guy is much weaker than the girl at the pro level, like a top 100 men, top 100 women. So the conversation is a bit easier to anticipate of what I will have to do.